Yo, this is Chef Ricky, your true Pinoy chef, and today I will react on one of Jokoy's video. And Jokoy is a very famous Filipino American comedian, and he has this video of how to cook chicken adobo. Now, I've seen this video before, and it's really short video, and I'll try to break it down a little bit for you so that if you want to cook adobo the way Jokoy did, I hope this will be a helpful reaction, and at the same time, I will give you some insights on how to cook adobo. All right. So, without further ado, and let's see what are the things that we need to check with Jokoy's chicken adobo video. Okay.
My version of Filipino adobo chicken wings.
Alright, so Jokoy is using chicken wings, and it's 1 pound chicken wings, and I can see that's buy one get one free, so he's probably using 2 pounds of chicken wings, and that's about a kilo of chicken. But you can use any parts of chicken. You can use leg, thigh, breast, or combination of all the parts of chicken if you want to make chicken adobo. And it's just so happened that Jokoy is using chicken wings, and that's also okay to use. All right.
Chicken wings, garlic, white onions, vinegar, black pepper, bay leaves, soy sauce, brown sugar.
All right. So he's using the most common ingredients for chicken adobo. First is using garlic. Now, for 2 pounds of chicken, you can use like 1 cloves of garlic, and you can chop it as small as you can, or you can like simply chop it the way he did. He chopped it like a very thin slice chop, and then he will be using onion. And for 2 pounds of chicken, you can use 1 medium size of onion. Just slice it. It's really up to you on how you will chop your onion. It doesn't really matter as long as you chop it a little bit small. All right. And also he's using black ground pepper. Now you can use ground black pepper, or you can use whole pepper if you like. So for 2 pounds of chicken, you can use 1 teaspoon of black ground pepper. That will be enough to make it taste good. And also he will be using bay leaf, and bay leaf at least 4 to 5 pieces. That will be enough for it. And also he's gonna be using soy sauce. Now there's a lot of different types of soy sauce. Now if you like to make it really authentic adobo, try to find a Filipino soy sauce. At this point, he will be using a Kikkoman soy sauce. It's not a Filipino soy sauce, but that will also do the trick, right? And for 2 pounds of chicken, you can use 3/4 cup of soy sauce. That will be enough. And since he is using sugar, now you can use at least 1/4 cup of brown sugar for this recipe. That's good for 2 pounds of chicken. All right.
Put the chicken in the pot. Just a little bit of soy sauce. And add a little brown sugar. Etc.
Okay. So what he did, he marinated the chicken with soy sauce and sugar. So this is one of the technique that you need to use. You need to marinate your meat before cooking it. Let's continue with the video.
All right, you're gonna fry these. Get them nice and crispy on both sides.
Okay, as you can see, Jokoy fried without oil, because he already knows for a fact that once he put it on the pan, it will release its own natural oil, and that is actually a good thing instead of adding oil. No need to do that. If you're going to be using some parts of chicken like breast, they may not release a natural oil. And if you're not going to be using a non-stick pan, try to oil your pan a little bit. No need to no need to put a lot of oil for frying it. Just a little bit of oil will be okay for it, right? So let's continue with the video.
And then put them in this baking pan.
All right, so he will try to bake the chicken adobo, and this is really unconventional because we don't actually do this. We just simply cook it on pan, cover it, uh, and then put all the ingredients together, and then you have your adobo. But you can cook adobo the way you want it, as long as you will have all the key ingredients, which is the soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic, bay leaf. Then you can cook it any way you want it, as long as it's gonna be cooked. All right.
Same pan, garlic and then onions. Grab that marinade. Oh,
Okay, so what happened here is that on the same pan, he put the garlic, the onion, and the marinade. And this is actually a good thing because you are deglazing the pan, so all the flavor of the chicken is still there, and it's gonna incorporate on your sauce if you're gonna be making the sauce. So at this point, that's actually a good way of doing it. So let's see what's gonna happen next.
add vinegar, not too much. Sauce like that.
Okay, so he added vinegar. As you can see, it's about 1/4 cup of vinegar, white vinegar. Now, one of the tips that I can give you is that when you add the vinegar, do not stir the sauce anymore. Let it boil for 5 to 10 minutes until the sauce thickens. Before check it, or before you stir it, make sure that it's not burning. And I would also suggest that you need to like make sure that the sauce reduce first before using it. Okay.
Perfection. Take your roux and just pour it on top of the wings like this. Have your ovens about 350.
Okay. So he never say when to put the bay leaf, right? So you can actually put the bay leaf at the same time when you already put the garlic and the onion in. So you can put all the ingredients together in the pan together with the bay leaf. So at this point, he never mentioned putting the bay leaf on the sauce, right? So what he's going to do now is baking it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's about 180 degrees Celsius. He will probably bake it for at least 30 minutes. So let's check what's gonna happen.
Do that. Oh.
Wow.
And you take it. Then you get a little bit of your roux right over the top. And that, my friend, is Filipino adobo.
Alright, so what he probably did, he probably cooked it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you will have your chicken adobo like that. So again, that's really unconventional. You can just simply cook it in the pan together with all the ingredients. Just simply cover it for 30 minutes in a low heat, and the adobo will be cooked properly as well. So, but this is actually one way of doing adobo. So there's so many ways to do adobo, and you can use different meat like pork, fish. I haven't tried beef adobo yet, but that will also be okay. For me, my favorite is goat meat. So I really like goat adobo. That is really the best for me. All right. The only different in cooking goat meat is that you have to like boil it for a long time until it became tender before you start putting all the ingredients for adobo. Okay? Alright, so I think this is already done, and hopefully you've learned something from what I share. And you can cook your adobo this way if you like, or you can use the traditional way, which is like by not putting it in an oven, just simply cooking it in the pan, put all the ingredients, and cover it, and just simply cook it. Oh, and by the way, if you have not seen Jokoy's video yet, I will put the link down below on the description so that you can check it later. Alright? And that's it for now. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now so that you will always be updated to my upcoming videos. Alright? So again, this is Chef Ricky, your Pinoy chef. Bye for now.